So I took it out. I took it out this morning. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Aaliyah. So today I'm going to be doing another update about my nipple piercings because the last update that I did was probably 5 months ago. And I had a whole bunch of freaking problems going on. So I'm going to discuss them today and basically just talk about how they're doing now. The title, it isn't clickbait, but I'll get to that later. Let's resume off where I left from the previous video. If you guys didn't watch it, you guys can watch it here. I don't know where the tag is gonna be. It's gonna be on either one of these. Basically in that video, I explained that like I had snagged it on something a couple times. This is my right nipple. Like I've snagged it on a couple times on something. And it was one of those situations where I literally couldn't control what happened. It's just that whatever happens. And you're definitely probably going to experience that. But I will say one thing, just try to be as cautious and careful as you can with these piercings, because I feel like the moment that I snagged that shit was the moment that I just ruined everything. Anyway, as I was saying, I had a bump, I think last year, August, that showed up. No, not August, October, that showed up. And first thing I did was like contact my piercer. They didn't respond yet. It was on Instagram DMs. You know how they be. They didn't even read my message. Anyway, eventually I did go in and ask like what to do about it. She called the bump a keloid, but at the same time, a keloid is not what I had. Keloids are firm and they're often like a different color from your skin. They're like, I don't know, purplish. I don't know how to explain it. But the bump that I had was squishy. It was like it was filled with liquid. Like, you know. Anyway, what she had told me to do was get a warm cloth with some water, spray the saline solution onto there, and just like do like a warm compress to where like the bump is. I did that for months. It didn't go away. At this point, I went to the internet for answers. Eventually I did try Teach Royal. It didn't work. I said this in my previous video. I said I was gonna give it another try. And to be honest, I felt like it did the same thing it did what I said in the last video. It shrunk it, but it didn't get rid of it like completely. And the whole point of a Teach Royal is basically to dry out the bump. So along the line of like searching for things that I could do to get rid of the bump, because I did not want to take out the piercing. I'm stubborn. Like the thought occurred to me a couple of times that I should probably take it out if it's taking this long to get rid of a bump. And I just didn't want to let go simply because of how much I paid for it, the pain it caused me, and the fact that it takes like 6 months to a year to heal. Well, that's what most people say. Some people say it even takes over a year to heal, and like a lot of people say that it doesn't even heal at all. So it's kind of like, damn, if I want to get it repaired, I'm gonna have to go through that whole process again. And basically I decided to use a no pull piercing disc. I don't know why people don't talk about these more often, but this right here was effective. This is what they look like. It came in a pack of 6. Let me tell you, the first day I opened this bag, one of them fell on my carpet, literally gone forever. It went to Narnia, some different world. Like it literally teleported to some place. I don't know. After that, I couldn't find it, so I'm literally just stuck with 5. But 5 was more than enough for me. I literally only needed 2. So basically what you do is, look, they even have like a little picture of what it's supposed to look like on your piercing. Yeah, you literally put it to like where the bump is. And I had one on both sides at this point. I put it on both sides. And within like 2 to 3 weeks, the bump was like gone. Like I'm not even joking, gone. And I kept it on for like another extra week because that's what they recommend. And it also comes with like a description on how to use it, how to place it, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and eventually I did take them out, the piercing disc. And after like a week or something, like I noticed that the bumps kept coming back. And so then I did the piercing disc again. And it's like, it was like a whole ass cycle for me. It was a whole ass loop. Everything just kept coming back, going away, coming back, going away. And it was like, I didn't know what to do at this point because I didn't know what was causing them to like pop up again and again. Like this whole entire time I was sleeping on my back. Even if I do sleep on my side, like my nipples were not touching the bed. I don't know if it's just me, but like if I'm sleeping on my side, like my nipples are not really interacting with anything, just the air and the clothing that I'm wearing. So yeah, it was either I'm sleeping on my back or my side. Most of the time, trust me, it is my back. And it was so difficult for me to sleep on my back in the beginning, but now I'm used to it. That's literally like the only way that I sleep now. I couldn't do anything about it. And eventually I just gave up and just like left it alone. Literally, I just left it alone. I think that leaving it alone just didn't do anything at all. Like it didn't help at all. At this point, there was nothing I could do. And it's already been over a year since I've had them in, and they're still like acting up, and they're still not healed. So I took it out. I took it out this morning. It was hard for me to take them out because I'm such a stubborn person. Like I said before, I didn't want to take them out, but I had to. And it's okay, I could get them repairs, but I know it's gonna hurt more than it did last time because of scar tissue. And I don't know if I'm down with that. So I took out the right one. I didn't take out the left one because the left one is completely fine. Like I don't have any issues with it whatsoever, blah, blah, blah. And it's probably, I feel like this one is probably healed. It's like, I don't really know how to tell if a piercing is healed. Like with my septum, I just kind of like had it in for like years. And at this point, I was just like, yeah, it's healed. Like I can move it around, blah, blah, blah. Same thing with like the nipple piercing. Like if I'm changing the jewelry, it doesn't really like hurt or anything, or like I don't feel any like immense pain. So now I only have one. And you know what sucks? Like 2 weeks ago, I ordered jewelry and now I only have one, so. And also at this point, because I had the bumps for so long and they just kept reoccurring, I felt like this shit was like, my piercing was just starting to reject. And once I feel like it has reached that point of rejection, I was just like, we gotta go. We gotta take it out. And honestly, I'm just hoping that the bumps will go away now. I mean, like it has to. There's nothing that's in the way of it anymore. Anyway, yeah, that is my experience. Would I recommend these piercings? I mean, yeah, if you want them, go for it. That's what I would literally say about every single piercing that you want. Just go for it, because at the end of the day, piercings are more of like a temporary thing. Some of them are not meant to last forever, and I feel like that's a fact. Or just like some people don't like keep them in forever. Like the lip piercing that I have now, I don't feel like I'm gonna keep it in forever. I don't know how long I'm gonna live at the end of the day. I hope it's not long. Kind of sad that that I had to take it out, but it is what it is. I felt like there was literally nothing more that I could do other than probably go to the doctors and ask like, well, what the fuck is going on? But they would literally probably just tell me to take it out. So that's pretty much all that I have to say today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna upload every week now because school has started, and the amount of freaking reading that I have to do makes me want to off myself. Why am I doing so much reading? I'm really regretting taking like a lot of like reading based class because I don't know, but at the end of the day, it's not even my fault. Like I chose what I chose because there was literally nothing else left for me to choose. Probably see you guys in 2 weeks, maybe next week. I don't know if you're lucky, but yeah.